Right.
I am all that is man.
Fixed it.
Genitalia.
Okay. All right, 1 second. So you can
Oh,
see
is your
my-
phone on silent? Or do not disturb?
It's on silent.
Are you do not disturb?
Yes.
Are you do not disturb?
I got mine on like super silent mode. So.
Super silent. And try not to touch the mic. I always touch, I always
Can I
touch.
touch the mic?
I always do, but like you're not supposed to. Woz will yell at you.
Okay, I won't
But
touch
like
it.
I touch the mic like all the time.
You know what? You can touch the mic if you're putting it where it needs to go. But I talked to you about like petting the mic and like harassing it and stuff.
See?
Caressing it and harassing it at the same time.
And the only person that should be able to caress and harass the mic is my wife.
Because his name is Mike. You get it?
Ta-da.
By the way, we're live. We're ready. We're going.
Let's go.
Hide your strap-ons, put away your biscuits, and get ready for the ride of your life. It's time for free candy in the van of comedy. It's time for two clueless dudes.
Woo!
Play the intro.
Flair.
Play the intro.
Oh, I double hit the button.
Double hit that button.
It didn't work.
Or was it
Oh,
this
well.
one? No.
See, now it's just not cool. Now it's not gonna. It's
That
just,
was it. Is channel 1 turned down over there? Let's look.
We're gonna find it.
All those sounds are working except that one. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, something just happened to just your intro.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
okay.
So
So anyway, welcome to Two Clueless Dudes.
At least
Okay,
you
I'm
had
outta
the
here.
one with the dude talking. You had the dude talking intro.
Yeah.
Your friend there.
See,
Just the music chunk.
I'm already doing it. I'm already touching the
Really
mic.
sexy, man.
It's first
So-
Friday. We've got a lot of little things going on.
what's going on, guys? It's Two Clueless Dudes. We are in the studio. Thanks for joining us. I am Mad Mike, and
The Hank.
we have a special guest, the Chad.
CC Storm in studio.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. It's good to be here.
And of course, we got our fantastic producer, Waz.
Thank you so much. I do my best. I just lose theme songs, apparently.
Supposedly.
Where did you put
man,
our
you're so
theme
fired.
song, Waz?
It's on the internet somewhere, I promise.
It's out there in the ether, as they say.
So there's a lot to talk about this week. I mean, it's been a weird week.
Has it
I mean,
been?
let's really get down to it. It
right.
has been.
What do we got? What's going on?
So first off, in Texas, a superintendent was suspended after allegedly, I love that word, allegedly, headbutting another superintendent while drunk at a fast food chain.
I thought you said Super Nintendo. Like, what are you talking about?
A superintendent.
Yeah, superintendent. Like, I can understand getting in a fight with somebody, but to headbutt them?
That's disrespect.
That's what I'm saying.
That's disrespect.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, you wash your mother with that mouth?
You
Right.
wash your
Yeah.
mother with that mouth?
And which brings me to
Yes.
another thing. We were talking about Jungle Love.
yo.
Yes. If you
That sounded pretty
harsh,
good.
brother.
if you had a,
You couldn't hear it, but I could
if
hear
you
it.
stuck a dark chocolate Kit Kat up your bunghole, would that be Jungle Love?
No.
No.
If it
That'd be
came
just
from the
kink.
jungle, if it's a jungle,
There's
Kit
no
Kat.
kink shaming here, though.
Yeah, no candy shaming here.
No candy or kink shaming. It's all good.
Jeff, what up, my man? I see you on the Twitches.
So we didn't actually get to talk about it.
Yes, you did
Chad?
not.
I follow you on Facebook. Do you watch Stranger Things?
Yes,
Have you finished Stranger
have.
Things?
I have.
So you're caught up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think now is enough time has passed appropriately
So
to kind of talk about it, and I'm mad as hell.
yeah, I'm disappointed. Well, probably the main reason because why did you cheat me out of episodes?
Yeah, we got 8 episodes. I get
Yeah.
that there's special effects, but we paid when we started the service. We paid $7 a goddamn month for 13 episodes. Then it turned into what is it? What is it now? It's like $17 a month,
Yeah.
and you get 8 episodes. Sometimes
janky.
10.
That's the only thing in
Bro.
the way they build Netflix is the Stranger Things episodes.
Bro,
Well, listen,
oh my
it
God.
brought in a lot of people. A lot of people on Facebook are talking about
The
it.
Defender
It's-
series was only 8 as well. I mean, granted, it was not a very good series, but I think maybe they could have done more if they had more time.
Well, I didn't think that show was supposed to have any more than 8 or 9 episodes per season anyway. So I didn't.
They have, what is it, 13? They have 13 episodes typically per
Yeah.
season for Stranger Things.
With Netflix.
Oh,
and
interesting.
stuff,
See, I didn't know that.
Yes, and this last one was only 8. And my issue is, you really start to feel around episode like 6, I feel like things go from like character development, fun, colory stuff to, hey guys, I'm on meth now and I got to check myself into a methadone clinic. I just feel like it escalates way too fast for me because you're like, what?
Yeah.
You know, and then like the one lady turns out to be a lesbian. I'm like, what?
I didn't see that coming.
What
I
was
didn't
the
see
point
coming
of
at
that?
all.
Right? That was.
Yeah.
I want to know, is fucking Hop, is he dead? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think he went into the upside down to escape. That's what I think he did.
So
And
you think he went to the upside down?
Yes.
Because Mad Mike thinks otherwise. He believes that Hop is in Russia
That's possible too. That's
because
also
they
possible,
said
yeah.
don't
I think
don't
there-
choose
there
the
it is.
American.
Right.
I think Hop is in Russia too. I think that's who the American is.
Well,
it could be the news reporter, but that doesn't make sense because she got out with.
Well,
he
I
got
think
out
it's-
with.
I say he's dead. Hop's dead.
I don't think so. If you watch that episode again, when he looks up at Winona Ryder,
Yeah, with
And-
eyes of
yeah,
fuck,
but
I'm
then-
dead,
but then
man.
It goes
but
flashes
and that's
white.
what he thought. But there is a scene where he looks back. He looks
Jeff
into
agrees.
the upside down.
Jeff says Hop is in
Yeah.
Russian jail.
Okay.
I think so too, because right, it kind of goes white.
Yeah.
and
But-
then like
and he's
Right
not
then,
there.
at that very moment,
right
though,
when-
it shows the other people disintegrating.
Yeah, and he's
though.
not in
but
that shot.
he's not in that shot.
And I don't think the Russians got in there fast enough to nab him. That's my
All
my
right.
theory.
I listen.
Maybe it's
they could have
Justin.
done some things a little nicer with the third one. The first and the second seasons, I absolutely loved to death. Third season, you just had me asking too many questions at the end. I ain't mad. I'm just
I liked the
disappointed.
season. I thought it was
I'm
good.
not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, it was still a good.
Me?
I mean, the thing
No,
is
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
You pointed at me though. I was
I did
like,
point
dude,
at
really,
you.
really?
It was really good. Now I know you didn't watch Game of Thrones. I don't know if you watched any Game of
I
Thrones.
started watching it this last season, and I was never really a massive fan of the show. I mean, but I thought this last season was all right. I got it.
The first season was meh. Second season starts to pick up. When it gets to this part called the Red Wedding, it goes nuts, and it turns into a fantastic show for several seasons. And then they do the same thing. They do like 6. I think it was like Jeff probably knows. I think it was like 6 episodes for the finale of Game of Thrones. And while I actually appreciated each individual's ending, I still felt like they cramped too much, too fast, and it felt too rushed and too forced. So I don't think you can do these series on 6 to 8 episodes, man. WTF. Give me at least 10 to 13, and I'd be happy.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of stole from me.
So
Yeah, you know. Oh.
Well, what if
CC
they do
Storm.
another season
CC
like right
Storm.
away? Maybe they'll hook you up on another season right away.
that'd be
And just-
cool.
And maybe it'll make sense, like when Radiohead.
They had best.
okay, they do that with The Tick on Amazon.
like more
They-
often,
Never
shorter
watched it.
seasons.
They do a shorter season, but they release it twice in a year. So you get the whole season. You get 16 episodes, but you're getting.
Yeah, it's like less pressure on that one season than I feel like.
I would be okay with that. If you're gonna do 8 and then release another 8 later on in the year, okay,
There we
cool.
go. They might.
Shows
they
on
might.
TV take breaks. I'd
Maybe
be
if
okay
we
with that.
complain
that's-
enough,
that's
then we'll
what
do
they
that.
So.
Why the hell are you here, CC Storm?
Oh, because he asked.
I like that.
He asked.
Well,
So, Chad, how do we know each other?
We met back in late 2015 when I became underemployed at Golden Nugget as a supervisor in security, and you were just promoted to security investigator, I believe.
I think that's right.
I think so, yes. I was brought in under Dan Bayless because I worked with him at MGM Grand.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Big Dan Bayless.
Yeah,
is he related to Skip Bayless?
no idea.
We'd have to text him.
Yeah.
But
I haven't spoke to him since I left. Bless you.
Someone that used to have a bay and doesn't any longer.
Yeah.
it's less.
Less. Jeff did just say that Lucifer season 5 is getting 16 episodes, but it is also their finale. But yeah, maybe they are learning because that's what you need. If you want to make people happy, give more episodes. So you met as an investigator,
No, as a security supervisor.
investigating his privates.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
supervising them.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
supervising
only
him.
a couple times.
Yeah.
But
we can't talk about that. Oh yeah, we can. We're on the internet.
we have you have like you've got like big news.
There's a couple things in the works right now. What
What does that mean?
Okay, well, a few years
Like,
ago.
I got my laundry in. I got a couple things in the works.
Well, that's
That
nothing
is a
wrong with
start.
that. I did my laundry this morning.
yeah. Oh, did you?
I did my laundry this
Okay,
morning.
there you
So,
go.
and that's all. That's
You
all
smelled
done.
fresh when you walked in.
I was hoping for that. I really was.
I second the fresh.
I endorse
It's not
that.
bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm doing good. All right, fantastic. April fresh.
So what do you for those people that don't know? What do you do? Like I know what you do, but like what is your dreams and
Yeah.
Well, I have been a musician since I was 11 years old. I got into music. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge Kiss fan. I got into wanting to be a musician since I heard them. Started playing when I was 11. Started on drums. Self-taught myself.
Wow. What do you do now? Are you more of like a kazoo man, cowbell?
Yeah, cowbell. I
Cowbell.
went to professional cowbell. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say
Christopher
anything,
Walken made it cool. That's
but yeah, he
just-
really did. Bass guitar is my instrument now.
Really?
But
That's my favorite.
Slapping
awesome,
the
good.
bass.
High five. A few years back, I released my very first solo album under my surname, CC Storm. The album is called Passionately Angry. Phil has a copy of it. It is on.
You're damn right.
Awesome.
And it's autographed. And I have a poster.
And he has a poster. I
And
was
it's
going to bring them, but I
autographed
don't
as
have
well.
any more. I was looking for someone before I left my house. Didn't have any.
Well, as long as I got one, I don't.
As long
really
as you
give
got
a
one.
shit. Yeah.
I am working on my next record. I started it a few months ago, but some things kind of happened in the meantime. Nothing bad.
The Area 51 raid.
No. Good luck with that. God bless those guys.
So
God bless them.
Does that mean you're not
And
going to partake in
Godspeed,
that?
sir.
The Area 51 raid? No, I'll pass.
You're not interested.
No, not at all.
Honestly, I'm thinking about buying like one of those hot dog carts.
Oh,
Filling
totally.
it up and going out there charging like $5 a wiener.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell so many sloppy, slimy wieners.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
You guys
Call 'em
gotta go
alien.
with me to
a
at
dirty
least
Vegas
the meetup.
dog.
Yeah.
I almost think that needs to happen.
Yeah.
You know what we need
I'm
to do?
going for sure.
We need to document it.
Yeah.
I want to go to document
We're gonna
it.
document this.
I think we should purchase like 2 or 3 of those DJI aircrafts. You know what I'm talking about? Those little
The little drones.
Yeah, the drones.
They call those aircrafts drones nowadays.
Yeah. D-Rones.
Unmanned aircraft, whatever. And I think we should not necessarily fly over Area 51, but we
No, you
should
can't.
definitely partake in whatever ignorance that they go to. I
can-
think we should document it.
Yeah, there's going to be weirdo spotting, basically. Is what
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying. Yeah.
that's our whole goal.
I'm
Yeah.
going there with a couple cameras myself, whether you guys do or not. Not
Okay,
to the
good.
base, but to the meetup that everyone's
Hey,
saying.
slapping the
at
base.
the Area
Slapping the
51
face.
Cafe, right? Is that what you're talking about? Area
yeah,
51 Cafe.
Yeah, it's a tourist museum-y thing. So
And next door, there's like Area 51 Cafe titty bar.
it's actually a straight-up brothel.
Oh, alien tits?
Oh, it's a brothel.
There's a full-on brothel next door.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
thought it
the
was
way.
just a titty bar.
Nah, it's
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
outside of Clark County then.
it is. It is.
Yeah, I
Oh.
do you remember when I did that small tour when I was working at, we drove up and we
Yeah.
stopped at that and I got a picture with the hat.
You
stopped
slept, you slept with one of those girls?
No, I didn't sleep, but I was like, look at this place. It's a brothel and a diner. That's awesome. So when you're done doing the
you-
deed and you get hungry, you can just go next door.
And it's
You can-
alien themed.
and
That's
it's
my
alien
favorite
themed.
kind of date.
You can eat and
Have,
eat.
have,
Eat
a
and
little,
eat.
have a little roast beef and go for steak and eggs.
Sure.
Gross.
So, back to
wrong with,
the album. So some things happened.
Yes, some things I got approached by a couple different projects. One I'm actually under a non-disclosure agreement, so I can't really discuss that one right now. So,
Okay.
And if that does happen, that'll be huge.
Hold on. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Yeah.
We're off the air.
Nice try.
You can tell me and
I could. She trusts me.
trust me.
Wink, wink. And the other one, friends of mine back east, they just signed a record deal. They're like a southern rock type band. They're called Pocono Posse.
Pocono Posse.
Pocono Posse.
Yeah.
I've known those guys for a long time. Played with various members in different incarnations. They asked me to go out and play bass for them.
Nice.
So if that's going to happen, it's going to happen next year. But we're trying to work out the logistics as far as like how much I'm going to make, and because they were like, well, we want you to be part of it.
Wait, hold on. They're going to pay you? I thought you were
Yeah.
a musician. Musician.
Oh yeah,
I wanna-
exactly. So he should be making
Yeah,
like
you shouldn't.
I should be making.
$500 million.
I
should-
wish, yeah.
you
Nobody
should-
makes that anymore.
You should just
Did
want to be
iTunes
paid
fuck that
in.
up?
Napster started it.
Napster.
Yeah.
Napster started it,
Napster
and then
started it.
everybody else just fell in place and destroyed
Yeah.
it.
You should want to be
They
paid
make-
by like Whippets and Schaefer's beer.
If I
think
showed you,
that's-
if I showed you my royalty statements that I get from iTunes and Spotify and all those streaming sites, you'd be like, "What the?" Fuck? I mean, it's amazing what you don't make.
Yeah.
I made more money selling actual physical copies of my records and merchandise than I would than streaming. Like I get less than 1 cent per stream of one of my songs.
Wow.
It's pretty pathetic. I mean, and I get
Hold on.
publishing and all that stuff. So
So if you sell one of your songs on iTunes, you get less than 1%?
yeah,
Isn't that nuts?
1 cent.
Well,
I mean, let me put it
Damn.
this way: if I get 10 streams of one of my songs, I'm barely breaking 1 penny. Barely breaking that.
well, no reason to get excited.
that
Right?
is-
Exactly. I
Stream's
know,
different
it's
than
like-
purchasing individual track, but either way, it's still
Even
low.
even
Yeah.
even if they purchase it an individual track, it's still maybe less than 25 cents. It's
Wow.
pathetic.
Yeah.
And that's even when my publishing goes in because all of my songs are published through ASCAP. So it's like
Who did you? Oh, I was say, was it Publishers Clearinghouse or?
no, it's say for example, like say if you want to buy a song for like your show,
Yeah.
you got to go through
ASCAP.
we got to go through a licensing company basically.
Or
to license
BMI
it.
or one of those.
Yeah,
CSOC.
one of those things. It doesn't cost a lot of money to do it. It's just a nuisance that you got to get, artists need to get paid for their work. So
Yeah, exactly.
so
So you doing any gigs lately?
I did a gig July 6th. I just got it was a fill-in gig. I mean, I work midnights because I have to have a day job. Oh my God. But
Well, even Batman has a day job.
true, very true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Damn, Bruce Wayne.
But I did start my next record. I did
Very
start
cool.
my second record. So that will
Is it
hopefully
going to be pretty much the same as your first record?
Yeah, but it'll be a little. I mean, We're Passionately Angry had more of a theme as far as like what I was going through personally at that time.
Right.
That too.
not
This will
fun.
be more fun. This will be more like.
Did you want
just
like the
go out and have
cha-ching
a good
sounds?
time,
That's at the
party
top
record,
left.
One of those things. So
That's good.
Yeah. So
good.
That was what I was looking for.
Oh,
That's-
a
Because
nice
he's talking about
kaboom.
deep and dark.
Yeah.
But instead, I wanted with some funky
Song.
horn. Yeah.
Came up with
That
a
was
song.
cool.
It's actually the Greasy Conversations
Intro music,
intro
yeah.
song.
That's what
I
he
do have a
said.
new song on iTunes
ear.
now called "Words Are Not Enough." So if you want to look that up and
So you do like all of the music
yeah,
and all the arrangements,
yes,
and do you sing?
I do.
What is like a falsetto type deal?
No, just
No. Okay.
he's heard me. People hear my voice because I have a deep voice, but then they hear me sing. They're like, "Is that you singing?"
Wow.
So it's like, we did not expect you to have that voice come out of you. I'm like, I know, I get that a lot.
So let's get back to this whole NDA thing. So you can't tell me what it is.
He's
But
gonna
like-
dig. He's digging.
No, it's
Is it-
okay. It's
I mean,
okay.
is it? Can you say like, is it music related?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yes, it's music related. It's with a.
For all I know, you're doing porn. I don't know. So
Oh, but just come on, say it. Huh?
I just got. Yeah. I'm double dipping.
I am
My porn name is
CC
Miles
Stone.
Long.
That's all right. If I had a porn name, I'd want to be $5 foot long.
$5 foot long.
But then people just call you Subway for short.
Actually, I'm probably Jared, and that would be
Jared,
bad.
Jared's in jail.
Oh yeah, he ain't eating fresh no more.
No, he's not.
He ain't.
I think I'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
I think we'll stop at that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But that's cool. So it is music related.
Yes.
So that's so you've got all these cool things. Are you excited that there's this chance that you may not have to have a day job anymore?
Yeah, but I'm not holding my breath on it. I mean, it's.
No.
I've
like
been
this
doing
happens
this.
a lot.
I've been doing this a long time. Like I've been promised the world before, and things fall through. And I'm at that age now where I just just show me the money at this point. Just let's put it in front of me. Don't talk. You
Yeah.
can't bullshit a bullshitter. Okay. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, so just
None
tell
of that
me.
fancy stuff. Just get straight to the business.
Yeah, just let's meet in a room. Let's get our attorneys involved, and we'll hammer this out. So that's what it comes down to.
Nice.
So
Nice. Very good.
There you go. Attorneys. Well,
So
he's
what-
got attorneys.
What?
well, I don't have an attorney.
Oh,
but
yeah, of course. I mean, he's
I don't have an attorney.
the guy. Yeah, of course he does. So
Team of them.
a team.
I got a room full. No.
So you got any gigs coming up?
No, not right then at the moment.
Okay.
So if you need a bass player, anybody's listening, please give me a call.
Yeah.
Look me up on Facebook.
So you're not just a bass player though. Like you can beat the shit out of this bass, right?
I think so. As I've been told.
They call it
you've
slapping the bass.
Well, I mean, Mr. CC Storm. I mean, how long you been playing the bass?
Since I was 11, so 36 years now.
So officially, he can beat the shit out of that bass.
Look at that.
So,
Boom.
boom.
I don't know. I've been masturbating since I was 11, and sometimes I still don't think I do it right. You know?
Well, there's always
Well,
more to
anyways,
learn.
moving right along.
And then we.
It's all in the wrist. That much I know. But okay, so we started watching a new show on Amazon called The Boys.
Yes.
Now, we have not finished The Boys, but we've watched the first 2 episodes. I don't know if you've heard about it. If you have heard about it, but the synopsis...
I've heard of the show, yeah. I
it's
watched it.
fantastic.
That's what someone told me. Said I should
It's
watch it.
basically what if superheroes really did exist and were basically corporate funded and corporate sponsored, and
Well, that's interesting.
the way they act and what they do is completely based off of social media. And it's really this dark, nasty... I mean, in the first episode, you literally watch somebody explode.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
you're like,
So yes.
whoa. I mean, it's that type of show. I mean, and then somebody explodes and there's a blowjob within like the first 15 minutes. So, I mean, that's the craziness of the show.
Great
But it's,
gore and porn. That's up my alley.
But yeah, right. It's really good. It was really good. Those first 2 episodes. I mean, I'll be honest. It's kind of like the Game of Thrones for superheroes. It's kind of really what it reminds me of. But it's actually pretty legit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. You can even make out which characters are which, I feel.
What do you mean?
Like Superman is
Homelander.
Yeah, Homelander.
And then Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you got Wonder Woman. I don't remember her name.
Mauve or Maeve?
Yeah, something like that.
Something?
So watch The Boys, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
It's,
Yeah.
it's effing great.
The Deep, A-Train.
yeah.
And
you got-
basically, the story focuses around this normal person who's basically, his sole mission is to try to get one of these superheroes to confess to a crime that was committed.
Okay.
And it basically turns into a shitstorm snowball from there. It's pretty
Wow.
good. Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic. Yeah.
It's a pretty damn good show. Why don't we pay some bills?
All right.
Yeah, I get some Bob Thorntons.
Yeah, get some Bob Thorntons.
We'll
We're
be
gonna
back.
go ahead and pay some bills, folks.
Don't leave.
Are you looking for that afternoon pick-me-up? Well, there's the energy drink way, but you're not a fan of all the sugar or the hard crash? Well, then you need Zip Fizz All Natural Energy. That's right, add it to your bottle of water, and soon you'll be replenished with 4 to 6 hours of all natural energy.
Zip Fizz Energy, no sudden crash, 10 calorie, low carb, vitamin B, the healthy energy mix. Zip Fizz.
ZipFizz.com.
At Albo Pizza, our mission is to bring a menu of savory Italian classics and tasty American fare to the city of Las Vegas. Combining a classic menu of Italian favorites and American fare, Albo Pizza was designed with a variety of palates in mind. United by fresh ingredients prepared daily, all our recipes are homemade, hand-tossed, and hard to resist. Explore their popular pizza offerings or branch out with our burgers and chicken wings. Whichever way you go, their menu is prepared to please. Located at 1510 South Las Vegas Boulevard next to Dino's. Visit them online at www.albopizzalv.com or find them on Facebook. For delivery, call 702-333-2526.
Have you been thinking about taking an Alaskan vacation? Well, now you can book an Alaskan cruise tour with YMT Vacations and immediately save $250 per person. Call YMT Vacations today. We've been helping people take the vacation of a lifetime for over 50 years. And right now, if you've been thinking about what it would be like to go on an Alaskan cruise, now with our $250 per person instant rebate is the perfect time. Call right now for details. And if Alaska isn't on your bucket list, we've got over 50 guided tours to different locations worldwide. Call right now for your free brochure. So if you're looking for the perfect cruise tour to Alaska or the perfect guided vacation package, you need to call YMT Vacations to book right now or for our free brochure.
800-213-9256. 800-213-9256. 800-213-9256. That's 800-213-9256.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
Med Michelob Ultra and the Hizzy in the house.
That's right. And we are with CC Storm.
Hey.
Legendary slapper of the bass.
Slapper of the bass.
Legendary's giving me way too much credit.
Hey, you got stuff on iTunes. It's official.
He is on iTunes.
So check him out.
I actually...
Yes, and Zia Records is open till 10 o'clock. My album's available there if you like.
That's Zia. Okay, cool.
Passionately Angry.
Passionately Angry. Pick it up on iTunes.
Spotify.
Can they get the actual CD itself?
Yeah, at Zia Records they have it there.
Z Records.
Yeah.
He
And they don't.
just said that.
That's okay.
I was looking up his.
Look, he's getting old. It's okay, man.
I am. I really am. Holy cow.
Yeah, he is.
Well, we're in the same boat, brother.
Did he tell you he put poop on his sandwich and flushed his mustard down the toilet? That happened. That
No,
was a
I
real
missed that
thing.
one, but I'm glad I missed
Yeah.
that one. Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm going to sleep better knowing that now. Thank you.
bro. That was don't eat that.
Congratulations.
That's a poop sandwich.
Caught just in time. You caught
Just
him.
in time.
Oh, man.
Nick of time. So there's the whole climate change things going on.
Hold on. No. Stop. Do you have a new single out?
I do.
Words are not enough.
Words are not enough.
No shit.
Yeah.
I can't. I wish I could play it. Facebook isn't necessarily happy.
They're not conducive to.
No,
live
I understand
music.
because of copywriting and all that stuff. Yeah.
However, I have another show Monday. I'd like to play this.
Please do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Phil's got a music show on Monday now too. What time is that, Phil?
It's 4 to 6. 4 p.m. to 6.
You're on Radio Vegas.
Nobody cares.
Hanging.
Hey, now that hurts. If I had feelings, that might hurt, though.
Hanging with the Hank.
Hanging with the Hank.
So we're going to
Hanging.
move on to History's Mysteries.
Do it.
You're listening to Two Clueless Gurus. History's Mysteries. Like that $20 you say I owe you.
All right. So, Chad, listen. This is how we do History's Mysteries. I'm going to read out a list of events that took place. All right.
Maybe.
And all of this happened within this week in history.
Okay.
All right. So
Yes.
you ready?
And we can
Okay.
dance if you want to.
You can dance. All right. In 1907, the Bank of Italy, later called Bank of America, opened its first branch at 3433 Mission Street in San Francisco.
Bank of Italy.
Bank of Italy became Bank of America.
Do you know who opened that? Who the founder is?
The mob.
Nope. Mario.
Oh yeah.
What about Mario Luigi?
Mario.
I'm gonna bank.
He was the VP.
It's King Koopa. All right, so 1971. Richard Petty won the Dixie 500 in Atlanta, Georgia, and became the first NASCAR driver to win $1 million in career earnings.
Ooh. You know he won like 200 races.
That's a lot.
That will never be repeated.
No, hell no.
Never. Not in the
I don't
modern
know.
days.
Isn't that one Jimmy Johnson feller? Ain't he pretty amazing?
Yeah, he's got as many championships, but he's only got I think he only has like 97 wins or something.
Oh, is that it?
You should ask Dan Bayless. He would know that.
Oh, Dan Bayless would.
He would know that because he's a big race guy.
Well, I mean, now that
Ricky-
Jeff Gordon is...
Ricky D's nuts would know.
Oh, he would too. Now that Jeff Gordon's gone, though, I don't know. Does he even care? I know a lot of people
Maybe.
that are Jeff
Well,
Gordon fans. That
I'm not. I was never a
Their
fan.
their lives have been destroyed.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
he
but-
retired.
Yeah, he left, but they replaced him with Chase Elliott. Is
That's
that what
fantastic.
I think? Who is Bill Elliott's son,
1781.
which is actually pretty cool.
Wait, Mike, don't unlock your iPad on
Drive
camera
fast, turn
again.
left.
Oh,
Like Kanye did with the president, so everyone
My
knows
bad.
your unlock code is 00000.
Moving right along. Anyways.
Moving right along.
Dude,
1781, General Charles Cornwallis stormed Yorktown, Virginia, with hopes of turning around the Revolutionary War to the British favor. However, by October, Cornwallis had surrendered his army to General George Washington in what ultimately ended the Revolutionary War for good.
and he got him with Cornhollis.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Deeper for my bunghole.
Deep over my bunghole. They're making a new movie.
Are they
90s
really?
kids
Yes.
alert.
Yeah.
90s kids.
90s
No
kids alert.
fucking millennials here.
No. Yeah, they're
So
making
what's
a
the new movie?
I don't know. I just know they're making one.
That's great.
Did you guys know Daria was a spin-off of Beavis and Butthead?
Yes.
Yeah,
How cool
90s
is that?
kids.
Boom.
Well, so was King of the Hill.
Yep, King of the Hill was.
Yeah, King of the Hill was a
right.
spinoff.
He
of
was
that,
the
yeah.
neighbor.
Yeah, he was the
Forgot
neighbor.
about that. Yeah.
I was always mad at him.
Damn it, Bobby!
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Boys in my damn shed.
And they were
And
whacking
they're-
off again.
I don't know what they're doing. 1981, MTV premiered at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time with the sound of "Ladies and Gentlemen, Rock and Roll."
Yes, it did. And what was the first video?
Ah, see, that was my question. You can't give me the
I know.
the Bugles video killed
Buggles.
the radio star.
The Buggles.
Buggles.
And it's
Ironic that
what-
that'd be the first video on MTV.
They're how
Right.
old now? What's their birthday?
1981. So they're
So we had 18
So-
years of music
30.
videos.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
37.
It's 37.
37, but 18 years of music
Yeah,
videos.
let's
yeah.
celebrate all of the decade of music.
Yeah,
they
pretty
played.
much.
1932, George Washington quarter first went into circulation.
When? 1972?
1932.
1932.
Oh,
Wow.
1932.
The George Washington quarter.
That's a piece of couple cents. That's a little
bet you that's
aged.
That's not bad.
If you find an original one, that would be fantastic.
That's pretty old, right? 19. Fuck it.
1932.
1858. The first mailboxes were installed in Boston and New York City streets. I wonder how much mail went missing back then, because I'm sure people weren't honest. And what I really want to know, Chad, let me ask you. Back then, in 1858, if there were Playboys, would you have stolen them out of a mailbox?
If there were Playboys,
Be honest, don't lie.
see, I was more of a
See,
hustler
you're-
man.
All right, so if it was Hustler,
Probably.
you would Playboy's just too gentleman-like.
Yeah, it just really
I
is.
need the raunchy shit. That's funny.
You only get
go
I
big
get
or
it for the
home.
articles.
Exactly.
That's what I told my mom when she gave me. Yeah. So 1961, the Beatles played their first gig as a house band at Liverpool's Cavern Club.
Liverpool's and they didn't even grow up together or anything.
No.
They just kind of came together. I didn't know that until recently.
Now.
I didn't know that. That really kind of surprised me because they meshed. It seemed so well and they were so iconic that you would just think that they just were all like buddies that had been working on
best
this
friends.
forever. No, they literally just mashed things together and went.
Did you ever hear of a movie called Backbeat?
No,
It came out early 90s. It's basically, it's about the pre-Beatles.
Really?
It's a really good movie. Yeah, it's
Backbeat.
an English movie. It's fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna have to check that
Yeah,
out. I
it's
like it.
because it has a lot of early Beatles music in it. Like when Paul McCartney played guitar, not bass.
Oh wow.
It's a good movie if you ever get a chance to, if you can find
Okay.
it. So
1964, North Vietnam fired on a U.S. destroyer in the Gulf of Tonkin, which eventually escalated U.S. involvement into the Vietnam War.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I figured it was like over a chess game or poker. That's why we started the Vietnam War.
It's always
Hey.
over chess, right?
Right,
American, it's
something.
chess.
You poke my wife. I poke you back. I don't know. I was probably pretty racist, but
Yeah,
I
I'd
love
say
I love
probably a
Vietnam,
little bit.
though.
2019, Saudi Arabia announced new rules for women, including allowing them to travel independently abroad without a male guardian.
Wow, classy.
that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for them.
How long do you think that would last in the States? I'm curious. Like,
Dude, honestly, I was trying to decide if they're gonna start calling them female boxes. Like
Female
it's bad here. It's bad here right now. Nothing is safe.
What a callback.
Manholes. Yeah.
Mammals.
Yeah, instead of manholes.
talking about scary, what do you think about? I mean, I know it's not nearly as bad as what it was, but the infestation of all these grasshoppers, like,
See, you know what's so funny is I don't think people realize once every few years there's a huge lawn and garden expo, and they just come to check out what's new, what's happening, just like anybody else
Just
who
like
comes to party
CES.
on the strip.
I figured they want to go to the atrium at the Bellagio. Right, you got to check it out.
They try to get in. They try to get in.
They tried.
But they keep getting turned away.
They do, and now they're just
They need a
pissed.
bow tie.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
you just got to be classy when you go to Bellagio.
You have to be classy.
Closed-toed shoes.
I mean,
close-toed shoes.
most of them had rooms. Like I don't know why people were so
So
upset about
here's
it.
what's
They didn't have a
nuts.
room key. That's what it
Like,
was.
Yeah,
people are canceling their reservations here in Vegas
Because of the grasshoppers.
over grasshoppers because maybe they don't understand that maybe they're just grasshoppers. I don't know, but like
I think they think it's the end of the world. Like it's like the 10th plague or
well,
the
then
locust
why
coming back
in
or
the
whatever.
hell would you not want to come to Vegas?
Exactly.
He said
Gonna
the
go out-
Roundup lawsuit made them brave.
Oh.
I don't remember the Roundup law. Yes, from Jeff.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, the expo will probably be over in a couple of days and everything will go back
Well, I
to
haven't
normal.
seen any in several days now.
Yeah, see, so it's
So
probably
I mean,
already
I've had
I
a bunch
figured
outside
they've
my
already
house.
gone all the way to San Diego. By
Yeah,
now.
vacation's done. They're probably they all went home.
A friend of mine was in town
all
a
the
few
way back
days.
to Cali.
A friend of mine was in town a few days ago. He didn't see any. He said he saw very little. I should say he didn't see that infestation like the strip had about a week ago. Or something.
Yeah, there's only a few at where I live, and
It's
there's
not
only
even
a
that
few
big of
where
a deal.
Jeff lives. So
1492, Christopher Columbus set sail on his first voyage with 3 ships. Do you know what they were?
The
But
Nina,
said it, Nina
Pinta,
Pinta,
and the Santa Maria.
Jeremy Mayfield.
The
Pina
Santa
Colada.
Maria, Pinta, and Nina.
Yeah.
They traveled from Spain to the Indies. He ultimately made 4 trips across the Atlantic Ocean.
He left with 4 ships. Many people forget about the slap dick. It was there.
Why are you so fixated on penises? That's what I want.
Loves the cock.
That's just the that's just the show. Hey, I'm the one that got CenturyLink. He still loves the cocks. Okay,
That's true. I have such.
Such a local
I
joke.
have,
Is it,
So
does it
for
have good girth
people-
and veiny and shit?
I fucking wish it did. Maybe I would not have intermittent drop of internet. I haven't gamed in like 2 weeks because anytime that I try to get on,
He
the
suffers
damn
from
thing
dysfunction.
just
when you get on, you get off.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
prematurely.
And nobody wants to have fun with me. So
Yeah,
Nobody wants to play with it. I mean, me.
he finds himself in the corner drinking Crown, crying.
by myself. It's very disappointing. 1981, 13,000 air traffic controllers began to strike. President Reagan offered an ultimatum to all the workers. If you do not report to work within 48 hours, they have forfeited their jobs and will be terminated.
Did they go back to work?
I don't know. I didn't look that shit up. 13,000. Can you imagine 13,000 air traffic controllers?
Bro.
Just being like, I'm busy today. I was going to come into work, but I'm busy.
When we did our Disney cruise in Europe, we were supposed to get off in Barcelona and then get back on. Should have been, we're waiting at 8 in the morning. It should have been 30 minutes, bing, bang, bada boom. Thank you, ma'am. It was the beginning of a strike for customs.
Oh, wow.
Their taxis
Tasty.
were on strike.
Oh, no.
Their trains were on strike. And then by the time we came back, even because we also had to leave from the airport in Barcelona after the cruise was ended. So a week goes by and those are still on strike, along with the TSA agents and, of all things, their maintenance staff.
Oh, shit.
All on strike. And the TSA agents would only work for 15 minutes, and then they would leave for an hour. That was the way they
Oh
were
my
striking.
gosh.
Dude, it was just trash everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere. It was like, dude, it was a madhouse. So, yeah.
So it looked like New York.
Yeah. I can totally believe that 13,000, was it 13,000?
Yeah.
I can visualize what that would possibly look like. Barcelona, which is just a whole, it's gross there. Gross.
So Garrett Lindley says hi.
Hey, Garrett.
Garrett, my man! Say hi to the kids.
And Joshua Shampoo.
Joshua.
He says hello as well.
Hello, Joshua.
Mr. Shampoo.
Mr. Shampoo.
Wow.
So you got 2 shout outs. Nobody wants to fucking say hey to me, but everybody wants to say hey to Mr. Storm. That's cool.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah.
What else you got for me?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Anyways.
So here's something that we were just talking about. 1997, Garth Brooks.
And a thunder roll.
That went a lot longer than I anticipated.
Disrespectful.
Wow.
1997, Garth Brooks performed a free concert in Central Park in New York City for HBO.
I remember that.
Here's the thing. I call bullshit. Because if you look at iTunes, you won't see a damn thing.
No, he won't give into iTunes or any of those streaming services.
Garth Brooks music isn't on iTunes?
No,
absolutely
he
not.
won't.
Neither is Tool.
No, not yet. No, they're actually. I think
Tool
today
is.
they went. Today they went live.
Actually went live
They
on
went live. Yeah.
iTunes?
Yes, all the streaming services they went live, and
Oh my gosh.
because I saw the podcast with Joe Rogan the other day, and he was Maynard Ferguson was on it.
Wow.
Or
Nice.
Keenan, Maynard
Keenan.
Keenan. Sorry,
Yeah, Maynard
Ferguson.
Keenan.
How am I thinking? But,
Ferguson. Let's just call it Turd Ferguson from now on.
Yeah.
Talking about Tool?
You know, he's the number one contender, right?
Turd Ferguson?
Yeah.
For what?
For the 145, right?
Turd
UFC?
Ferguson.
Isn't he? Or no? I'm making shit up.
The Turd Ferguson was the.
Not Turd Ferguson. I'm saying we're talking about Ferguson, right?
you're talking
plumbing
about
company?
I'm talking about
Thurman.
UFC.
Oh.
Not Thurman. No. I'm talking about UFC.
Oh.
All right,
I
we'll
don't
just
know.
keep moving.
Nobody watches the UFK anymore.
2018, the oldest library in Germany was confirmed unearthed in Cologne.
Wow.
Dating 2 AD and held approximately 20,000 scrolls.
I bet you it still smelled good, too.
Probably not.
Probably. Maybe.
1900.
Doesn't smell like me.
Firestone Tire and Rubber Company was founded. Do you remember back in
Wow.
1996 when they had the big controversy, the tire controversy?
Yes.
Not too bad of a deal. Only 271 fatalities and over 800 injuries that led Bridgestone, Firestone, and Ford Motor Company to recall and replace only 23 million tires.
That's
Only.
nuts.
Not
Yeah,
true.
2001. I remember that being a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I remember
They-
I worked for a car dealership at that time, and I worked for a Ford dealership, and they had all these cars coming back, all these SUVs coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stretched out for a while.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Wasn't
mean-
that around when the gas pedals were getting stuck
You're
down?
buying
in
a
the Priuses?
tire.
Oh, what?
Maybe.
What?
With the Priuses?
When the Prius gas pedals were getting stuck down.
Yeah, they were
around
getting
the same
stuck
time.
down and they were like going like.
And then people couldn't stop because
you
it was
know.
too powerful for the brakes. So the car was just going. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That was the thing. That was Toyota's
I'm
biggest
scary, but
recall.
funny.
Yeah.
Mother of God.
Mother of God.
But you're buying a tire called Firestone.
I know. There's so many jokes about that.
Right?
Then.
Like,
yeah.
all right, Cantonois.
2004, the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty reopened after being closed since the 9/11 attacks. Here's the only thing I got. Like, when I was looking this up, I could only think of Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2, when they're like, oh, we should have patted her feet. And the only thing that would go through my mind is, do you think that the old lady, do you think she's like a Nike chick, an Adidas chick, or like an Under Armour chick? Like, what do you feel, the Miss Liberty, like, what do you think if she could walk around or play some basketball? Like, what do you think she'd be representing?
I'm more concerned about kids hanging out there. It is a pedo stool.
Little
So you
wordplay
call
there.
him,
That was bad.
that was bad. You call him Miss Liberty.
I can't really laugh at that one, but it was bad.
You mean like what do I think she would wear?
Yeah.
Socks and sandals. And
Socks
she's already
and
got the
sandals
sandals.
represent. No, I
Her
mean
little
like
toes are cold.
Yeah, maybe,
because New York does get cold. Like,
maybe Crocs.
Oh, she thinks she'd be a
Oh,
croc
that's
lady.
modern.
She might be a Croc. If
That's
you're
pretty
going
French.
modern times.
I was thinking stilettos.
Still, because she's a hoe.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I mean just stilettos.
Okay.
She, don't be ho
She does have a
shaming
pedo
her
stool.
emblem.
2012, Michael the Fish Phelps won the 100-meter butterfly in London to take his all-time Olympic gold medal tally to a record of 17. However, we all know that he won quite a bit more.
More,
He
yeah.
ended up taking home 23 gold medals. Holy cow.
Like and swimming, like, dude, it's hard
It
to
is,
go
it's
that
pretty
fast.
tough.
I mean, it's nuts. That man he's a true athlete.
It is.
And a marijuana advocate.
Yes, he is. Yes,
Yeah, lung boy loves the cannabis.
he does.
It's true.
He's got
Cannabis.
lungs to spare for that.
That's right.
Yeah, it's true.
That's right. I mean, if the fish guy can do it, anybody can
Yeah.
do it, right? 1862, the U.S. government collected its first income taxes from its citizens.
I wonder how much it was. It's probably like $30. Hey, give me your
It was a
money.
lot of money back then, though.
It probably was.
Yeah, because all you got to take home was 35. So
Yeah.
That was like a Model
Cents,
T.
yeah. 35
What
Yeah.
year was that? 1892.
you're so bad at this. 1862.
Okay, I got 3 out of 4. It's not bad.
Of repeating the
It'd be
thing
like
that was said.
2019, and he's like 1391. What? What? Where'd you get that?
So we weren't
2005.
a nation.
Yes, exactly.
2005.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Wow.
Those mysteries, though.
History's mysteries, folks. The Hank bringing it to you.
Absolutely.
Slapper da dapper da.
Deep like. Well, not too deep. You don't want to cause no pain.
But that was,
Ow!
that was pretty good. I dug it.
With a shovel.
Oh,
Now
Well,
let's
it's actually right
suspensefully
here.
lead
And
in.
speaking of potato chips,
so this is something that's really interesting because we were thinking about going to see this movie. Sarah Moss says, "Hi, Phil."
Howdy.
I told you to
See,
give
I
shout
got a
outs.
fan. I got a fan.
There you go.
asked for
Finally,
some
love.
shout out.
Yeah, Chad 2, Phil 1.
So we were
Krista
thinking
says
about
hi
going-
on the other feed, too.
Oh, Krista says hi.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably for you.
look, nothing
that's
against
my
nothing
sugar
against
lumpkins.
Garrett or Josh, but you got females. What do I got? I got a rock.
Speaking of rock, that actually ties in pretty well.
Like The Rock?
Well, that was
Yes.
just like total good segue right there.
It really was.
Like unplanned.
We had planned to go see this new Hobbs and Shaw movie.
Yes,
Looks like that may not happen.
it will.
No, it has been pulled from theaters
Why?
Universal wouldn't have pulled that.
for reports of on-set mistreatment of cars. It's true, Hollywood. I'll read you the article. In response to the public outcry by motor vehicle associations, theaters across the country pulled the film Fast and the Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw Friday following reports of the on-set mistreatment of cars. Quote, "We could no longer, in good conscience, continue distributing this film after watching secret video footage which showed the production company inflicting cruel physical punishment on dozens of cars, breaking windows, smashing headlights, and repeatedly slamming the door with vehicles against walls." And that was the Universal Pictures president, Jimmy Horowitz, promising that the studio would not tolerate the vicious abuse endured by Corvettes, Mustangs, and Broncos prominently featured throughout the movie.
I was just at Universal Studios last week. They were hyping that movie out the wazoo. I doubt that's true.
It's terribly unfortunate. Quote, "Learning that these beautiful cars were subjected to such inhumane working conditions made me sick to my stomach. This cannot stand. Audiences deserve a fun action movie, not the reckless endangerment of innocent
Yeah, let's go watch
vehicles."
it then.
Yeah. Many of which are less than a year old. So these are young cars, folks. Unfortunately, there's evidence that many of the actors were very rough with these cars, forcing them off cliffs and ramming them with trucks. I'll never forget the sight of a battered Aston Martin with a busted axle that they just abandoned in the middle of nowhere. At press time, the film's director, David Leith, denied accusations that the production cruelly kept cars locked inside hot, dark spaces with poor ventilation and little room to move.
Damn.
So there you have it.
Well, I mean, things change too, Chad. You need to understand that.
Times change.
Yeah, I mean,
We were just talking about, ma'am holes and
Female boxes.
female boxes.
Because you know that's coming.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
where did you find this? It must have been on their website,
Must
right?
have been. It must
I'm
have been.
assuming?
It's on the internet. It's got to be true.
This is a very reliable source. I don't ever give
Oh,
away my sources.
yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
But it is a
We
very
got
reliable
CNN.
source.
we have
Yeah.
we have people
Maybe.
that work out in the field. For us.
Oh, okay.
We actually
so-
have people
but
around the
they're-
world that
yeah.
They're on
send us.
NDAs too.
Listen, of course they don't.
Of course.
They don't cost a lot of money. It does cost a little bit, and we're okay with that.
those
Because
damn grasshoppers,
only
aren't they?
Matter of fact, I have a story about hide and seek. If you're interested.
Lay it on me.
All right, here we go. So, in Glendale, Pennsylvania, expressing embarrassment and disappointment over being the son of such a loser, local 4-year-old Connor Hayward was convinced Friday that his father, Craig, was a moron after losing 45 consecutive games of hide and seek.
Can you blame him?
Christ, this is bad. I've hid behind that bush a dozen times and this dumbass still can't find me, said Connor, confessing that after finding his father crouched behind a chair, half his size, he started to worry he might grow up to be a complete imbecile, just like his dad. At first, I thought I might be really good at this game, but after about an hour of hiding underneath a hamper with visible holes, I realized he's completely out to lunch.
He's out to lunch.
Out to lunch.
It'd be one thing if he was only bad at seeking, but so far, his best hiding spot was behind the back door. Who hides behind a door? There's no strategy to it whatsoever. One time, I went out to find him, and he was just standing behind a kitchen stool. He wasn't even crouched behind it or anything. At press time, a visibly frustrated Connor emerged from his hiding spot to help his father search for his 2-year-old brother. What can I say?
Fantastic.
Hide and seek.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Why don't we pay some bills?
All right, we'll be back, folks. Please don't leave.
Do you want to pay more for a new car or new home or less? Yeah! Do you want to pay higher interest rates on your credit cards or even to refinance student loan debt or less? Yeah! The secret to paying less on everything is a better credit score. Is your credit score less than 700? Do you even know? Well, now at the same time, you can learn exactly what your credit score is and learn how to make it better. And when you call our special credit repair hotline, you'll speak to an expert that will tell you simple steps to start improving your credit score. And the call and consultation are free. That's free. I'm telling you, the secret to paying less is a better credit score, and you can fix it right now. So please make this free call and change your life.
877-857-1658. 877-857-1658. That's 877-857-1658.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crazy J back again to tell you about Angel Wax. We've been telling you about it for a while now. This product is absolutely amazing. Our boy Tommy Davis, the man behind Angel Wax, he has been working hard for you. He has been on tour, he has been traveling, he's done car shows, he's done conventions. He is spreading the gospel of Angel Wax, and it's working. A lot of people are getting into it, they love it. Those car enthusiasts that are spending their weekends detailing it like crazy, love it. If you want to outshine the rest of the cars on the road, the best way to do that is by getting some Angel Wax. Let Tommy Davis know that RadioVegas.rocks sent you to him to try this amazing product. Angel Wax, get in on it today.
Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the light? Are you afraid of what you've seen? Are you afraid of what you can't see?
What responses, you say you're testing it at the house, what responses did you get when you were testing it?
I mean, I've heard my full name, Chris's name, just direct replies to questions and stuff.
On World Ghost Radio, the paranormal, the spirits, the unexplainable, with your host Rocky on World Ghost Radio.
It looks like a good movie.
Uniqua, what up, y'all? Flago!
Like her mom.
I win!
Like it. Like her mom.
So
Is
we
that
are
English?
two clueless dudes. It was.
What letter did that start with?
Like a Q.
Oh.
We are two clueless dudes. If you are watching us, thank you. Please feel free, if you do like the show, to share it onto your pages or to tell your friends about it. If you're listening through RadioVegas.rocks, you are awesome. Please also let your friends know about the app. That way you guys can get together on Tuesday in the break room and talk about your favorite antics from two clueless dudes. So I brought these, and I was thinking maybe we should just try them on.
Yeah, hell yes.
Hold them up to the camera over there to your right.
Yeah, do
So
that.
what this is, it's a compact face mask for V shape. I don't know if that means vagina shape or what that's supposed to mean, but it's supposed to smooth wrinkles, face contouring, tightening, and firming.
Oh, it goes in the beard area.
It's for your
See,
chin.
Here's the cool thing. Like,
Oh, I want to get rid of
with
my.
me having
Dun, dun,
facial
dun.
hair, I don't have to worry about that most of the time. you can't tell wrinklage. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen.
What are you talking
Do
about?
you see wrinkles? Do you?
No, I see 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
He don't got wrinkles. He got sprinkles.
I am to the age where it's a lot fucking grayer than it used to be.
I grew my beard in a couple,
There it
like about a
is.
month ago.
Yeah.
And it was really
There
gray.
it is.
Yeah. It was really
So
gray.
my wife actually found these off of some weird random website. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put it on, and then we're gonna do the show with these on, because I want to have a nice smooth chin. I'm going to Green Bay. I
Is it
will
just
not
one?
have a show here next week.
It's
so.
gonna push all the little hair stumpies.
Do you want to do
in.
this?
Hey, why not?
Okay.
Is there more?
Yeah, he's. There's. We only have the two.
Okay, so how?
I gotta take this off.
It's a great
Wow.
thing to do to your guest.
Yeah. We
well,
listen.
it's
I just
stretchy.
want you to have
Okay, so it looks like
nice
there's a-
skin.
There's a.
Yeah, you care about my skin.
So there's a plastic thing.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. So you'll have to peel this off.
This is
well,
a show where we all care about each
I'm
other's
peeling.
skin.
Yeah.
I'm peeling, folks, and it is.
People that are listening and watching, we are getting in touch with our feminine side right
oh
now.
my god.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
People
Yeah.
of all genders should care about their skin.
Everybody should
I
care
agree.
about their skin.
In 2019, it's not even that big of a deal.
It's your biggest organ, you guys.
Okay, so let me see.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
So I think.
Oh man, so,
Okay, so I think-
he's getting it ready.
I think that little thing there is for your lip.
There's apparently handles.
Okay,
There's like a
looks like
mustache
they go
area.
over your ear.
That's what it looks like,
It's
doesn't it?
difficult to see which part goes.
Oh,
so the
yeah.
V part is for your chin. You've got it upside down, I think.
What?
So I think that these little your little flaps here, I think,
you
go
got it right. You got it right.
on the jowls.
No, not, not,
Yeah, and I
Okay,
think
so
that
no,
part
no,
is
no,
under.
You'll,
Yes,
you'll want to
just
take
like
this
that.
up to your lips. So
That's for
don't-
sure.
Don't be bashful. Women do it all the time.
Yeah, I would start.
take that up to your ear.
Yeah, perfect.
Chad, you're.
Oh wow, this looks really good for you. I think you look better
Oh
already.
my god!
Well,
right?
you know, I perform a lot, so it's.
You know what?
I do wear makeup sometimes. So.
I can't grow a beard, so this is like the closest I've ever had to one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't grow one either. I'm worried it'll shove
Really?
the
Do you have a
beard you
Sharpie?
have in though deeper.
I need like a brown Sharpie.
Anti-aging.
This is a ballpoint. This will
So I'm
probably
gonna
hurt
look like
a
I'm
lot
10 again.
as
That'd
we-
be awesome.
So
Man.
you need to show
Does it mark
you need to
it?
show our viewers
No.
and the camera.
I'll
Yeah.
go up there.
Yeah, let's get up here. I'm gonna
So-
get up here to this one.
You
Look
go
at
to
this.
this camera.
Look at, I feel so beautiful right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Oh my god.
You guys are so
Oh, you did
hot.
it perfectly.
Can I touch
You're
it?
centered so
Yeah,
perfect.
feel this,
Oh, that's amazing.
right? But is this what it's like to have a beard? This is so amazing.
Oh no! It's much nicer to have a beard.
Okay, so I'm gonna just throw this out there.
Yeah.
The first word that comes to my mind with this on, Beyonce.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
You do look more like Beyonce with it on,
Right?
for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Was her dance?
So
This is
how do you
great.
feel?
Wet.
Yeah,
I feel wet.
that's a great review. If you have female reviewers saying that this makes them feel wet, this will be very
Yeah, we're-
effective as a product.
It's a chin jock. Jeff Duffield says it looks like a chin jock. Yeah. It's like if I had
Hold your
ball
chin up.
Chin balls.
It's up.
And you're supposed to keep it's up.
This is fantastic. This is great.
You're supposed to keep this on for 15 to 20 minutes. So, let the games begin.
What happens if you keep it on longer? Do you
Hi, my
like
name is
bonus
CC
beard?
Storm.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna pose for my next album cover. I'm gonna wear this.
So I've got it.
I'm gonna change the title from "Ain't Got Nothing Good" to "Ain't I have got." Yeah, I can't even talk tonight.
No more wrinkles.
No more wrinkles. Yeah, yeah.
They call me Smooth Chin.
I think you should definitely. I'll send you the text of this picture, and I definitely think when you release your new album, this should be one of the pictures.
Yeah.
Why not?
For the
there's going to be
fans.
medical concern for you. People are going to think this is a medical thing that's occurring.
Well, you know when MC Hammer came out with a cane back in the day, and they're like, "Oh,
What happened?
Hammer, what's wrong?" And he's like, "It's just for the look."
You know what I
The same
feel like?
word.
The same thing.
I feel
You
like
can't
I got-
touch this.
I feel like I got. I feel like I got one of those air masks and put it on wrong.
Oh, yeah,
CPAC.
it kind of does.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like you're wearing a painter's mask, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hair?
I am not an animal.
So this is incredible. A story just came in from our sources around the world.
The sources, yes.
Sources, though.
Incredible story, exclusive here first.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes. It's news, motherfucker.
Thank you, James, for that incredible intro.
All right, preach.
So now this is going to be kind of interesting for all of you because I'm sure you probably don't even know this. The number, and this is interesting, the number of circus clowns has shrunk to a dangerously low level. Did you know that?
I did hear this.
It's actually becoming a problem. Okay. And politics is being blamed for snatching up all the best prospects.
Really?
Yes. It's a quote, we used to have half a dozen clowns in our circus. Now we have just one because the rest have retired or gone into politics. And the young prospects aren't even considering a career in circus anymore, said Richard Magistri, a worried ringmaster. Quote, you just have to look at the current political figures to see where they've snatched talent from us. Boris Johnson, Jacob Rees-Mogg, and Jeremy Corbyn all would have made excellent clowns. Even across the pond, they have Donald Trump. Majesty sighed. Circuses have found they just can't compete with the money and attention that surrounds politics. Instead, a group of circuses are considering joining forces to become their own political party. That's actually... although I doubt anyone will notice anything different about us.
Well, what do they call a group of baboons?
I don't know.
Democrats?
Well, no. Congress.
Congress. Any politician. This is,
it's true. It doesn't even matter what you call yourself. You're
you never really, there's two things you kind of don't talk about on air, and that's religion and politics. But I will say this about politics. Thank you. Thank you for just
Gives us something to talk about.
being so ridiculous and so absurd that honestly, like, I feel like Congress, I think they could turn that into a reality show.
Right.
The Congress reality show, right? Where they just follow out.
And I'll make it the best reality show ever.
The best.
The best.
The best.
The very, very, very best show ever.
The best show ever. I mean,
you're fired.
I got
the very best people.
I got the best people.
But I really do think it would make a great. I'd watch that over the Kardashians.
I don't know. The Kardashians have fat asses.
They do got sexy booty.
Yeah.
They do.
I'm not gonna lie.
That
they do have
exists
a
in
case of
Congress as
sexy
well,
booty.
though.
Yeah, that is true.
You just get killed if you in Congress and Senate and stuff.
That
you get out of
is
line.
true.
I'm just saying. You ever watched House of Cards? had to come from somewhere.
Oh, that's right. The one with Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. Before he
was diddling kids.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he was diddling kids. It was before he got caught diddling kids.
Yeah, that's probably more
At which
accurate.
point
Yes.
he came out and was like, "Yeah, I diddled kids. What?
What you gonna do about it?
They liked
Probably in
it.
jail.
Yeah, I don't even think did he. I don't think he even got arrested.
Oh.
I don't
No,
think
he had to go in front of a judge.
He did have to
Yeah,
go in front of a
yeah,
judge, right?
Right.
But I don't know if he got arrested. Cuba Gooding Jr. got arrested.
Yes.
That was pretty interesting. I'm a big Cuba fan.
What did Cuba? What did he get in trouble for?
He was talking to a female, and I guess he was rubbing her shoulder or something like
He
that.
tried to
and
grab her boob or something.
I don't think it was. I just think the way they made it sound, he just grabbed her, and she didn't like the fact that he touched her shoulder. He didn't
You could
like
see
that.
the video, and you could tell he's drunk, and the reach is very unnatural. I'll say that. I don't know if he actually got anything, but you could tell the intention was semi there. But he's just a drunk old man. Why would you? And she's the one that sat there. I mean, she sat there, Pennywise for president. Yeah, there's a good clown.
Yeah.
And punk band.
He doesn't like it.
Look at the balloons.
The first.
He's only watched like 20 minutes. I don't like it.
It's like watching Game of Thrones. I watched 20 minutes of it, and I decided that I'd rather take a dump.
Bro, you watch 20 minutes of a porn before you turn it off too. So it's
No, I guarantee you it doesn't last.
And then he
that
took a
long.
dump after that.
I fucking wish.
Only if I'm really into the storyline.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
So July 17th, 2019, the criminal charges against Spacey were dropped by the Cape and Island prosecutors.
They dropped the case.
So just a couple days ago.
Wow.
So I bet you money was extreme.
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course.
Yeah. Here's the thing is I don't think, like, he did some naughty things, but I think he was one of those people that was like, I'm going to lay it on the line for you. I'm not going to lead you on. This is what I want. Do you agree? So he did it, but I think he must have had some type of leeway or leniency there, right? Or a lot of money.
I don't know how that works, to be honest.
Lot.
I don't. I mean, Michael Jackson did the same thing, right? So.
Well, yeah. Well, but that actually helped his career. Pepsi hired him for that commercial to suck the kid out of the bottle.
Oh, that's wrong.
That's horrible.
You don't remember that video?
Cheers.
Okay, you have to watch the commercial. Find the commercial. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Look for the old Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Didn't he say that he like?
Was that the boy commercial? Where the boy goes into his dressing room while he's getting ready to perform or whatever? Or are you talking about another
I think it was
Pepsi
like on
commercial?
I don't remember. It was like on the beach or something. And he's like drinking it, and he gets sucked into the bottle. And then I think he's got like his own commercial too. I don't know. It's really
so weird.
Very
weird.
Sounds like a hentai.
So Waz, what's up with you? Anything new?
Hentai.
Hentai?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't Google that at work.
Look, I told your missus that yours truly.
People can hear you tapping on your chest. It's so good.
Yours truly wants to be in her next music video.
Yeah, I saw when you did that. And
I'm
laughed,
serious.
And we will do this.
I want to know the song. I want to listen to it. I want to feel it.
Yeah.
I'm down for anything. Whatever craziness we can do, that'd be super awesome.
What we really want to do, because we know you're into Disney, we want to recreate Beauty and the Beast, the animated version.
Oh, yeah.
But have it live action and have you play all of the characters.
Yes.
All of them? Why can't I
could
be
do
a
that.
part of it?
I have a turkey costume. It would be perfect.
Dude, bro.
I'm just kidding, Hank. Of course you're in there too.
So
yeah, you look more like
Mad
the Beast.
Mike,
I look more like Belle. Let's be honest. I'm the hot one.
CC Storm, what do you think?
Sarah Moss
who-
and
like
Sick
pie.
MFs.
Who's more beautiful?
We are
Mad
Sick
Mike or
MFs.
the Hank?
Look at this chin strap, bro.
Yeah. Look at who doesn't need one.
Who looks
This-
more like a
Because you got a
teapot?
beard, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Who's got more of like a kettle look to them?
I feel sexy with this on. I do.
I want to decorate it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I kind of want to decorate it.
You know what I feel like?
What?
I feel like James Bond played by Dwight from The Office.
Can I take this off now?
Yes, yes.
It's been 15 minutes.
Okay, I think it's been 15 minutes. Let's take it off. Let's see how beautiful we look.
Dun dun dun. Beauty moments.
You have
suspenseful. Ooh.
no
Look at this.
wrinkles at all.
Thank God.
It looks
Dang,
really
you guys look
good.
like a sheet of notebook paper.
Yeah.
Check it. You know what though? I think you could reuse this.
You're going in there for the comparison.
Look at that. Boom. Who's gonna get rid of them forehead wrinkles? This guy. This guy right here.
They're all going.
They're all going.
It's like Karate Kid or Naruto.
Oh, Naruto for the run.
You're the best around.
Okay, so here's something that's really interesting. True story. Ireland has opened a Lord of the Rings themed bar and hotel
Really?
called the Shire in Killarney Gard.
You know, I was gonna go there once.
Killarney Gard?
Yeah, I was. I was gonna go.
You know, I can actually, I know how to say, I met some Irish people, me and Jay, when we went out drinking.
It's
and
actually Jay and I, but yeah.
it was ridiculous. But they were super cool, and they taught me, when somebody says, good day, Martarto, you say, Topic May, eh? Well, not the A part, but I added that, which they thought was hilarious. But Topic May, that is like straight up Irish for I have no fucking clue. I don't know what it means.
Oh.
It sounds so real though.
Yeah.
Those sound like
Moss,
sounds.
Sarah Moss says, I was starting to think there was an Ebola outbreak with those things on your chin. Nope, just trying to look good, girl.
Ebola goes for the chin first.
It does.
Yeah, it goes to the chin.
And then
second,
it goes for the forehead.
So I'm good. Yeah. double protecting.
Double whammy.
But
you
I
should have
actually,
too.
I really thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's called the Shire, and it actually like the entry is like the circle. You know, it actually looks.
You know, it's really
Rain
interesting.
to
He
rule them all.
finds these really cool places. Did you know that Taco Bell? We were one of our shows. We discussed Taco Bell was going to have a hotel. Correct?
It's true.
Yeah. So
It's true.
Very, very
true.
interesting. What some of these companies and food restaurants do. So.
Yeah, but I thought that was really cool, and they sold out in like hours.
Did you know
Yeah.
that Disney was going to have a theme park? Did you hear about that?
Shut up.
I know, right? Bi-coastal.
No way.
Disney was going to open up another hotel at Disneyland in Anaheim. The actual city of Anaheim shut them down
Really?
Yep.
Why is that?
because they were afraid it would put the small business motels in the area out of business.
That's probably accurate.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah. So they had to completely cancel it, and they completely had to like switch all their plans. They put in new restaurants and things, which sucks because there's not enough hotel rooms at the Disneyland theme park. But
That's
it's LA.
interesting.
You know, what are you gonna do?
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
Smells like
You
Teen
guys.
That's like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh.
Caribbean.
Okay.
Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I have something very
Caribbean?
interesting to talk about, actually.
I
do
love
have
that you said it
something
that way.
very
I'm not just going to leave that sitting there. I'm so happy you said Pirates of the Caribbean.
How do you say it?
Caribbean.
I say Pirates of the Caribbeaner.
Carabiner?
Carabiner. Okay.
Take you up that mountain, boy.
So a company
Okay.
actually calculated an assload of data and found out what your chances are of dying ranked by sport and activity.
Get out of here.
I'm serious.
I don't want
I don't want to. So,
Check me out.
woo, I'm taking this thing off. It gets hot up there.
You're going to get wrinkles.
I know. I'm just going to have to take the chance. It's stuck.
Now, if it starts to crawl down like those spiders they used to throw against the wall.
That's hilarious. It totally, I know some people can't see it from the camera angles, but it totally stuck. Out of the kicker. That's so funny.
Well, okay.
All right.
We're going to make sure people can see this one way or another.
Okay.
So, yeah, and this camera is clearly right there.
It's clearly right there.
That's pretty funny.
And then, yeah, you can see in this camera here. Carry on, mind you.
Okay, carry
Audio
on.
listeners, the face chin mask is now stuck to the Kicker Audio banner, which is good attention on our headphone sponsor. These sponsors are made by a company called Kicker. Look them up because we've been kicking these headphones all over and they've been lasting great.
They're awesome headphones. Guys will love them.
This is a great way to promote them.
Missed.
It's worth a shot.
Epic fail.
Oh, it's so slimy.
I know, right?
It's really
That's why
awkward
I said,
to touch.
I put it on. I was like, well, how do you feel?
Yay!
That's why I said, how do you, he asked me how I felt wet. I
That's
felt wet.
really funny because that's the ones he had
Kicker.
wrapped around his.
Honestly, people are going to come in here and probably think they are
panties.
maxi pads.
We are not leaving those there.
Yeah, we are not going to leave.
I
them
will
there.
get in trouble for not cleaning the studio for sure.
Yes.
If
Oh,
that's-
show.
Okay, so I'm going to name off four.
Okay.
Four different activities, and it's one in blank. And I want you to see
Okay.
which one you think is 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Hang gliding, skydiving, boxing, scuba diving.
You want me to tell you what's the dangerous?
What do you think is the most dangerous out of those?
Boxing. Have you ever seen what happened to Mike Tyson? He don't even talk right anymore.
Death though. The death though.
He doesn't even talk right.
Death. Death.
He's practically dead.
His favorite band is Kith.
So you're saying boxing. What about you? Hang gliding, boxing, skydiving, or scuba diving?
Well, I know what the odds over scuba diving, so I would say boxing will probably be the
winner.
The winner, yeah.
The winner is hang gliding.
I was gonna say, yeah.
1 in 560 people die from hang gliding.
Oh, wow.
Boxing, though, comes in number 2 at 1 in 2,200 people,
Wow.
which is actually a lot higher than I was
Yeah.
expecting, right?
I really thought there were more scuba dives.
There was just this one boxer last week
Scuba
that
deaths-
died, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scuba deaths come in third at 1 in 34,400.
Whoa.
And then skydiving, which is mind-boggling, is only 1 in 101,083.
Well, they say it's pretty safe.
Yeah, I mean, that's
usually got a
ridiculous.
couple
They say
shoots.
there's average of 4 deaths per year in skydiving. It's
That's
an average.
not much
That's
for how many
That's
people do
nothing.
it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
You could have that by accident.
Yeah.
People just die walking around that much.
Yeah.
You
I
could die
mean-
just from jumping out of the plane because of just the thrill of itself, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
You're more likely to die swimming in the ocean than jumping out of a perfectly good airplane.
Yeah.
But I believe that. Like I would probably go skydiving if I wasn't like all jacked up with my back.
Okay, here's
But
another
like swimming in the ocean, like I'm not gonna do it, guys. I'm not doing it.
So
Not
you
more.
I'll
have
get my toes wet.
the
That's
next
about it.
four.
That's about it, too, yeah.
All right.
American football,
American football.
Grand Prix racing, motorbike racing,
Okay.
and canoeing.
Oh,
What's number 1?
I really think it's canoeing.
He's going canoe.
Do that one more again.
Yeah.
One more again.
American football,
American football.
Grand Prix racing.
Grand Prix.
Motorbike racing. Motorcycle racing.
I'd say
I
motorcycle.
think that's number
Motorcycle,
two.
And then canoeing.
I think
I'd
it's
say
canoeing
that's-
then motorcycling. Because canoeing happens
say
in a lot of
motorcycling.
dangerous places.
Motorcycling?
Yeah.
It depends. Are you doing
'Cause
this
this is
shit on
deaths.
white water? You know
Deaths,
what I mean?
not injuries, right?
Deaths.
This is
Yeah.
Straight up dead.
More injuries with motorbiking.
I'm
There's
gonna
more
say
deaths.
motorcycles.
Dead.
Yeah, I would say motorcycles.
Motorcycles are number 2.
Ah, to canoes, right?
0 for 2 already.
Grand Prix racing.
No, it's
really?
not.
1 in 100 die.
No, they don't.
Well,
Dude,
Grand Prix racing, this
Grand
is mostly
Prix, yeah.
international, right?
Yeah, there's a
American
lot.
racing, you don't die as much.
Because the Asian
Yeah.
people don't know how to... Okay.
Well, there's a lot, and they're really fast. So there's a lot of deaths. But motorbiking is 1 in 1,000.
For those that don't
which
get
is
that,
actually
driving
still
in
pretty
Vegas
high.
is tough.
Well, you have people that come from like villages and little farmland and then
No,
try
it's
to
true.
drive. Yeah,
It's true.
drive on their first paved roads in Spring Mountain.
Ka-ching.
Yeah.
Canoeing.
Spring Mountain, I like how you at least you're with me.
Now,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
not
what-
a race thing, but it is an economic. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I found the most interesting because American football is under a lot of heat for how terrible it is and blah, blah, blah. Canoeing is 5 times more dangerous.
Well, it's more deadly. It
1
might not
in-
be more dangerous.
1
for like,
in 10,000.
Yeah.
1 in 10,000 people die canoeing.
People
Yeah.
canoe in
and
some
then
rad
in
places.
American football, it's 1 in 50,000.
Because
But that's deaths.
They're
It's not
probably
the
going over
CTE.
like a
That's not
waterfall
injuries.
or something like that. Think, oh yeah, it's not that big, and then they get
Yeah.
down there, and then
Well,
the impact just kills
If
them.
I
So-
ever
gotta
go
be
on a
honest.
canoe, I'm going to listen to some TLC before I start.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. I gotta be honest. Like if I would never canoe. Oh, my man knows.
We're gonna be
all the
copyrighted.
words.
I know, right?
Gonna have it your
Facebook's
way.
gonna shut us down.
Facebook. Oh no, Facebook.
Oh no, you didn't. We're not going to talk about TLC. Okay, so would you
Learning Channel?
canoe next to any like waterfalls, like say Niagara? No, right?
I
No.
would not
Sneaky
canoe
ones,
in
though.
that.
Well, if you get in the
No.
Colorado River, you know you might hit some big
Yeah.
rapids there.
No, you just,
There's
you
some
just-
surprises.
If you did Colorado River and you ended up in Lake Mead, you'd have to be careful because you wouldn't want to canoe into like a church steeple or something.
Which could
That's
happen.
true. That's very true.
All right, the next set.
Ever been to Utah?
Swimming, running and jogging, excuse me, bicycling, or bungee jumping. What's your number one?
I don't.
What
think
was that again?
Bungee jumping's
Swimming,
deadly at all.
running and jogging, bicycling, bungee jumping.
I'm gonna say bicycling. 'cause
Gotta
you-
be number one. Yeah.
You probably
Bicycling.
listening to music and you're not paying attention and you get hit by a
Bicycling.
car.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
that makes that's
chomped down by
plausible.
cars
Yeah.
and bicycles.
You guys are correct. It's
okay, now we got
1
one.
in 140,845 is the death rate. Next would be bungee jumping at 1 in 500,000.
I would have called that number 4.
But still, 1 in 500,000. Well, the other two, both running and jogging and swimming, is 1 in 1 million.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so low
So,
odds there.
Man,
but
these joggers dodge cars better.
out of all
I'm
these sports
guessing.
and recreations, you know what was number 1?
What?
Base jumping. 1
Yeah.
in 60.
For sure.
Christ.
no,
why
thank
the
you.
hell would you want to jump off a building?
On some serious music, we had a couple occasions here in Las Vegas on the Strip. I'm not going to name the property because that would be
Juicy.
wrong, but I worked at the Cosmopolitan, and they, when we worked in the security department, we received notification that there may be individuals, and we even received pictures and still pics and observed video of people that base jumped. So they would somehow get access
Yeah.
to the
I know what you're talking
roofs of high-rise locations in
I know
Las
exactly what you're
Vegas,
talking
and then
about.
they would base jump from it, just like in Hangover, and it ended up happening. Not just at the Cosmopolitan,
Like
but
base jumping happening or deaths
from
'cause
the
of
top. No deaths.
Fortunately.
When I
But, like
was...
they crossed. Like it was bad. I mean, it's dangerous, right?
I was like
Yeah,
23.
super.
I was doing personal training at LVAC, and I had this guy come in for physical therapy, and he had these massive boots on. He couldn't walk very well. And I got talking to him. He's like, well, yeah, I've got this injury. I had to have my whole leg, all the muscle in my leg is missing, and they had to take part of my abdomen and move it to my
Oh my
leg
gosh.
to move. And I was
Wow.
like, what happened? He said, Halloween. He says, I'm an avid base jumper. I was. Halloween, he dressed up as Quasimodo to hide the backpack and got all the way up to the top of the stratosphere.
No, he didn't.
He jumped off, and the wind threw him into the building.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's miraculously survived,
Did
but
he
had
pull
this
the
gruesome
shoe?
injury.
Was he able to like?
You could see the lumps in his shoe, the 3 lumps from the
Wow.
happening. Dude, it was nuts. Yeah,
Wow.
right. Okay, so I have more. So mountain sports. Let's get into mountain sports.
Yeah, let's.
Mountain
Moving
sports.
Moving on.
Moving
Okay,
right
so
Now that we have
Snowboarding?
spaghetti on mine.
Yeah, right.
snowboarding, skiing,
potato chips.
mountain hiking, or mountain climbing.
Mountain climbing.
What's that
you
first
serious? Mountain climbing.
Mountain climbing. Oh, first one was snowboarding.
Oh, snowboarding.
That's how I'd say snowboarding's number 2, but mountain climbing, people die all the time from that.
Yeah.
I think more people ski. Well,
Die?
Mountain climbing is correct.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a mountain.
Skis too, right?
It's one, yeah, and skiing is on there. 1 in 1,750 die.
Wow.
From that. Mountain hiking is second at 1 in 15,700.
I don't believe that.
Mountain lions.
Everybody in
Mountain
Vegas
hiking?
mountain hikes.
Well, yeah, but we're not that far from the city where the hiking stuff is. So people are like way out of cell signal and stuff.
So next is skiing at 1 in 1.4 million. Poor Sonny Bono.
I know. R.I.P.
Moment of silence. Okay, that's over with.
And Liam Neeson's wife died the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, she was taken?
Eerie. She was.
No, I thought she fell off a chairlift though. I think that's
It's-
how she,
I think
yeah,
it was a
yeah, she fell off a
chairlift.
chairlift.
That's skiing or would that be base jumping? I don't know.
That'd be just riding, minding her own business.
If you believe in hell, we may be going.
As long as you say R.I.P., it's okay. That's the
You have to
FCC rule.
believe.
Snowboarding was 1 in 2.2 million.
No way.
Ironically, it was the safest.
You
of
don't
the
hit
three.
trees and shit?
So, this one's pretty interesting.
Not if you
Expert
carve,
climbing
bro.
is 0.015 in 100. So that's
Wait,
what that's a very weird number, like 1 in
Why is
10,000.
it? Yeah, it's 1 in what then? It's why'd they use a different type of
That's
fraction for
weird,
just that
right?
one?
Yeah, I don't- so but in Nepal, if you were to do expert climbing in Nepal, it's 1 in every 167.
Ooh, well, it's Nepal.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the nice hospital near there to go to if you fall down?
And this is interesting. Mountaineering at Mount McKinley National Park. It's Oregon? Washington. 100 deaths in 1 million exposure days. Overall exposure days, they've had 100 deaths per million.
Seems not so bad like Nepal status.
This one is the interesting one. Climbing above 6,000 meters in the Himalayas.
Ugh.
What do you think that number is going to be like?
Probably a lot, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it kills.
Isn't that going to be like
1 in
snakes
200.
and cats and shit?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of it is they freeze to death. Or they
Saying
fall and die.
1 in 160.
In fact, I've heard from somebody that climbed it, said they would never do it again because there's a whole section that's just littered with bodies because they can't recover
Oh,
them.
stop it. You being serious?
I'm serious.
Rainbow
Wow.
Road on Everest, isn't it called Rainbow Road?
I think so.
Because of all the different colored windbreakers.
Yeah, all the jackets there.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a real thing. 10 to
Like
12.
really? Like,
Yeah,
you're not
for real.
fucking
I didn't
kidding.
make that up. It's not just a Mario Kart reference.
10 to
I
12.6
love Mario
in
Kart.
every 100 people.
A lot.
So 12 out of 100 people will not make that. 12% will not make that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't make it.
I don't like them odds. All right, so transportation, cars. How many people do you think die in cars every year?
Oh, a lot.
Oh, God, yeah.
A lot.
It's
It
the
is a
main
lot.
way Americans die outside of medical stuff, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you know that that's the number one way for cops to die?
Oh.
People think otherwise, but traffic accidents are the number one killer of cops.
1 in
RIP.
6,700.
1 in 6,000.
And then with licensed drivers, it's actually
Oh, it changes the stat?
With license drivers.
it does.
For those that aren't suspended,
It's 16 in every 100,000.
So for you 14-year-olds that, you know.
do not take your mom's car
Oh,
keys.
okay. Airplanes.
Uh-oh.
Very safe.
Very safe.
Pretty safe?
Yeah.
1.27 deaths in every 100,000 flight hours.
All right. Sounds
That's,
all right.
that's
That's not
I'll
that's
roll dice
actually-
on that.
That's pretty good.
1,000 flight hours?
Yeah. So here's a good one.
That's-
Motorcycles.
That's kind of high, though, isn't it? like reality, like that's kind of high.
It's a lot of flight hours, so it's a good stat. Like a low number out of that many high number of
100,000 flight hours, but you got to figure
one plus person, one point something.
Well, who's dying though? Is
Well,
it like a
every
pilot or is
1,000?
it just a?
Yeah, they don't say.
I would assume because you're talking about.
Well, commercial airliner, it's like
talking
300
about-
people.
Yeah.
So 300,000 flight hours before you have one crash commercial airliner, approximately.
And
Unless it's a
motorcycles.
Boeing 757 MAX, then you got a couple down a year.
Motorcycles are
I would still fly that,
21
though.
in
I
100
would.
million vehicle
That's
miles.
true.
I mean, think about it.
21
How many plane
deaths
crashes happen in a day? None.
100
You know what I mean?
million
Really.
Vehicle miles for motorcycles. 21 deaths per every 100 million.
That's why I'm glad I have another wheel.
Yeah, that extra wheel probably really does help you.
Yeah, organ donors though.
Oh, I'm an organ donor.
Okay, so
and if I'm hurting, I will take your organs as
all
well.
right.
Yeah.
Dance
we'll trade.
parties, table games, computer games. What's number
Dance
one?
parties number one. Dance parties more than table
Listen,
games. Think about
I've
who
seen
plays
some
table
old
games.
people do some shit on the dance floor. They had no business.
Dance.
You are right. 1 in 100,000. In fact,
What?
100,000?
Say what? I actually
does
watched.
that work?
I was at a wedding, and the father of the bride died right on the dance floor.
Wow.
Bummer.
They brought him back to life. The ambulance got there and it was able to bring him back to life.
What they do?
Yeah.
Just give him a Bud
Did he
Light?
stick around for a minute?
No, that he was gone. But there's definitely one of the more craziest things because, like, he died. Like, he pissed himself. Like, that's when you know it's for real.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Table games is 1 in 100 million. So is computer games. 1 in 100 million.
Basically the same stat as lying around.
But this is the stat. This is the stat that's insane here.
Okay.
Regardless of all of these risks, your probability of dying during a given year doubles every 8 years.
Oh, every 8 years you're double the death chancey.
So what are the odds in somebody dying in a podcast?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be like that table game tip.
Not good.
Yeah.
We're breathing the same stagnant air.
Ironically, I do think somebody did die on Twitch. There
Really?
was a
Yeah,
gamer
recently, I think.
I'm just being-
gaming,
I'm being a
playing,
smartass and all of a
playing
sudden-
like World of Warcraft, I think, and had been on for like 42 or something hours and was just down in Red Bulls and had a
Well,
heart
yeah,
attack.
well,
Died.
that'll do it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's pay some bills. We're gonna get some commercial,
pay some
folks.
bills.
Thanks for
All
sticking
right,
around.
Bob Thornton.
We got 30 more minutes left.
Yeah, I have to.
Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the light? Are you afraid of what you've seen? Are you afraid of what you can't see?
What responses, you say you're testing it at the house. What responses did you get when you were testing it?
I mean, I've heard my full name, Chris's name, just direct replies to questions and stuff.
On World Ghost Radio, the paranormal, the spirits, the unexplainable, with your host Rocky on World Ghost Radio.
When the weight of the world is on your back and your head is caving in, life has no meaning, gone off track. You feel like sleeping in. There's a nectar from the gods that you left undiscovered. Just mix it with water and you will see. As if this is your destiny. Your destiny.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Fade from Faded and Elevated, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about Deluxe Cleaning Service. Yeah, that's right. Miss Blanca Lopez, she is the cat's meow, y'all. She comes to your house. She comes to your office. She comes wherever you need her to go, and she cleans that sucker up like it's never been cleaned before. Yeah, that's right. She will come absolutely anywhere. Wherever you need her, she's there to keep you clean in the deluxe way.
Hey, Bugsy, you hear the news about Vinny?
Yeah, it's a real shame. He owed money to the IRS and they finally caught up with him.
Just like Al Capone.
If the IRS can get to Capone, imagine what they can do to little old Vinny, huh?
Poor cat, he was on top of the world, then bada boom, bada bing.
What Vinny needs now is an offer he can't refuse.
Hey, you got a tax problem? Does the IRS claim you owe them a bunch of dough? They can get you too. So call the tax relief line now and learn if you qualify to negotiate your $10,000 plus IRS tax debt for up to a 75% savings. Don't be like Al or Vinny and get busted. Make this free call now. Learn how you may be able to pay the IRS less.
Call now. 888-789-5042. 888-789-5042.
This is a national healthcare alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pair of diabetic socks as our special gift to you. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and have insurance, you may qualify to get free delivery of your supplies.
800-439-7409. 800-439-7409. 800-439-7409. That's 800-439-7409.
All right, Dix, I told you to register for the free Aerosmith tickets by clicking on the link for the Radio Vegas Rocks app and then simply register your name and phone number under the VIP tab. To punish you, Dix, I'm going to play Janie's Got a Gun on my hand flute while I explain again how great this contest through Radio Vegas Rocks truly is. This is free airfare, free hotel accommodations, and 2 VIP tickets on the actual stage. You're on the stage watching Aerosmith play. If one of you dicks win these tickets and you have no one to go with, I'll go with you. I would love to see fucking Aerosmith on stage, Turtle, even if you win. As long as you promise you don't roofie my drink, you don't have sex with my dead corpse. Hopefully he doesn't make my skin into some sort of apparatus he wears around his face. I'll even stay with you. All you have to do is download the Radio Vegas Rocks app and register under the VIP tab of the app to win.
Download the Radio Vegas Rocks app right now.
Right now.
Boom. Thank you for listening to Two Clueless Dudes. Download the RadioVegas.rocks app and join our show early and listen to a little bit of greasy conversation.
Absolutely.
It's a great show. A lot of hot takes they talk about. A lot of the new things that when we came on, when we were listening in, you were talking about the Area 51 meetup and the raid and the Air Force. And
Air Force is going to get recruitment out of this.
I really think so.
It's a very good idea.
I think they're going to go there
It's
with water
probably
bottles.
the Air Force that's actually pushing this.
I would be not surprised if it was some Naruto fan in the Air Force that made this post.
Really hurting for recruitment in the Air Force. Therefore, and what they should be doing is having the Marine Corps come out, because obviously these people aren't very intelligent, and you don't have to be all that smart to be a Marine.
Ooh.
So
this is someone from else in the armed services that's qualified to talk.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, he can talk shit.
I was in the United States Navy.
You were one of the wet folks.
He was part of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
I was
water
a
dog.
squid. You know what? Here's one of the weirdest things about being in the Navy, and I don't think any other service had this.
In the Navy,
we had name tape. Are you familiar what name tape is? It's basically your name on a piece of cloth tape.
Oh, I should have
And-
said that.
And it's basically it's sewn to the material. And it just so happens that in the Navy, you have it on your chest and on your butt.
Really?
Yeah. So the Marines
Like across the crack?
well, over the pocket. But
Oh,
basically,
the butt pocket. Okay.
The butt pocket.
and I don't know if the Navy
That's what they
still
call
does
it.
it,
Store your poop.
but that way, if as somebody's walking away from you, you could be like, "Hey, you."
Hey,
What's
Doodle
the butt
Pop.
pocket?
I don't maybe not know who you are, but I can tell your last name is
Private dancer.
and and like that's weird to have your name on your ass. Let's be weird. Honestly, that's weird.
Would you
right?
rather have it in the middle of the back of your shirt so you're always like itching at it and stuff?
No, I mean I'm
It should be like just above the lower part of your back.
Like tramp stamp.
like
Yeah.
a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
That's
Boom.
what it should be.
Handled. Problem solved.
That's true.
Mission accomplished.
Agreed.
So I don't know if you got anything cool really quick, but I have some interesting movie-ish news.
Oh, what's up?
So Stephen King's The Stand is being re-released. They're going to do a new miniseries. The cool part about that is Stephen King is writing an entirely new chapter for the end.
Really?
Cool.
Brand new ending to The
So it'll be a
Stand.
totally different story in that way as far as the ending.
And they've got James Marsden and Amber Heard are already on board. So I'm a big James Marsden fan. I think he's actually a pretty decent actor. So,
And I like the herd.
And I like the herd. And I don't know if anybody remembers The Stand as a kid. I mean, as a kid, I thought it was so awesome. I mean,
I don't
to me,
remember.
it was so. You don't remember The Stand?
No.
Yeah, honestly, you're probably fine because it's pretty horrible now. But when I was a kid, I thought it was cool. But it's only going to be on, and this is the bummer. It's only going to be
It's only available on Alibaba Direct Live.
CBS All Access.
Oh, it's just as obscure.
It's just as obscure. But the last miniseries was in 1994, and starred Gary Sinise, Molly Ringwald,
Oh.
Molly Ringwald.
and Rob Lowe.
No way.
Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
How did Rob Lowe stop aging?
Right?
Right? Like he's nowhere near as
Dude.
old as Molly Ringwald still.
It's true. Like he just kind of like stopped.
He froze, yeah.
I don't know what he did.
His skin is all stretched out on his face, I bet. He did the skin stretch.
So there is also The Man Who Fell to Earth series in the works from the Star Trek Discovery producers.
Oh, I love Star Trek Discovery.
So that's kind of cool. It's based off of the 1976 film starring David Bowie.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that.
They should do that with Labyrinth, speaking of David Bowie.
Oh my God. I would love for them to redo the
Who would you
Labyrinth.
cast as David Bowie's role for a new Labyrinth? I know this would be really hard.
Borat.
Oh, that's really...
Very nice.
No, the thing is, though, Sacha Baron Cohen has that diversity to do that. Did you see what he played in that Alice in Wonderland sequel where he was like the time dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
He actually is a really good actor.
Absolutely. Real diverse.
Really diverse. I don't know if he can sing, though, because I know you got to sing.
I bet you he could with his
probably
talent.
can. I mean,
he's like such a theatrical.
Britney Spears can't sing, and she's got tons of albums.
That's true. But okay, so I think you just brought up something that's pretty amazing and mind blowing. Who could do David Bowie's part in
Right?
Labyrinth?
In Labyrinth. That's huge.
Can Sarah Moss says, can Hollywood not release anything original anymore? No.
Right?
No, they
That's,
can't.
that's
They
so
can- they can
true.
release it, they
There's
just
so
can't sell
many
it.
reboots and there's so many remakes.
Well, there's lots of original movies too. They just don't make as much money. It's just unfortunate. That's the public. When you're dealing with the lowest common denominator, you can net the most people. So to make something that's really timeless, you have to be patient with a cult.
Yeah.
Introducing it to everybody. If you can make a cult classic, then the cult can legitimize it 10 years, 20 years later.
Like, I'm going to be completely
Like
honest
Demolition
with you.
Man. We need to remake of that.
Demolition Man's a perfect example.
Demo Man would be a great one to redo. I totally agree. But I do think the Labyrinth would be good. But
John
finding-
Leguizamo. He's a
For-
wacky fella.
Yeah, he was. Did you know he was in Spawn?
No.
You know what?
Yeah,
we were
he
actually
plays
talking.
the demony clown thing.
Oh, crazy.
In Spawn.
Mike and I were talking offline the other day, and you know a movie that you couldn't do over again? Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be remade. It's too much of a comedy.
Yeah,
like,
that and Spaceballs. I don't
And
think
Spaceballs, yeah.
For sure.
Don't touch that.
Well,
Leave
that's the
it
thing. They're parodies.
alone.
You don't want to redo a parody.
It's
'Cause
hard to do that.
It's like a satire of a satire then.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's true.
Yeah.
You know what they
Men in
did
Tights.
remake, and I know
he
that
actually said that's one of his favorites, right?
Men
Isn't
in
that what you
Tights is
said?
one of my
Men in
favorite
Tights?
movies.
I
too.
love
Worthy.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Well,
Woo!
Carrie, what is Carrie?
Carrie.
It's not Cary Grant, is it?
No.
But he also was in.
He was actually in Stranger Things 3.
No way! He's doing stuff again.
He was the mayor.
Oh.
You're talking about the guy that played Robin Hood, right?
Yeah, he also played.
he is.
He
He's
was
the
in
mayor.
Saw.
Princess Bride.
Yeah, Princess Bride, and
Yeah.
he was in
Yes.
Saw. So
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
the Saw one, right?
Yeah, and he was in Stranger Things 3.
Carrie
as the mayor.
Elves. Thank you.
Elves. Thank you.
Thank you over on the Twitch chat.
That's a good old Duff Master.
They're breaking in the Twitch chat. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally getting some love on the Twitch.
Nice.
Gotta love the Twitch.
Yeah, it's
Carrie
so great that
Elves.
we're getting our Twitch stuff working.
Yeah, that was another little
Well,
thing.
a lot
I've
of
wrestled with this
love
week.
to you, Woz. Thank you for
Thanks.
everything you've done for the show. It's
I
it's
appreciate it.
amazing to have such a fantastic producer. So thank you.
You guys earned it.
You're the boss. So here's another interesting one, and this really is only if you're pretty much like a nerd. Does this like
I'm
interest
interested.
you and anger you at the same time?
Uh-oh.
Joss Whedon has a new series.
Joss Whedon?
Yeah, and he's got some casting news. He's doing a show for HBO called The Nevers. My problem with Joss Whedon is he cannot, for the life of him, do a show that is not... I mean, it's hard for him to do a show that's not focused around a female heroine. Firefly was probably the only exception, but really Summer Glau to me was pretty much the star of that whole show, which was amazing because I'm totally in love with Summer Glau. She's amazing. And she's a ballerina. Anyways, but look at Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's Joss Whedon. Dollhouse, Joss Whedon.
Yeah, maybe that's one of his things.
Yeah, I just think that's like his thing. And the new lady he's got is Olivia Williams from something called Counterpart, which I've never heard of. He actually pulled people from like all over, but nobody that I super know.
That's kind of cool. It could be Upstart. Could be give you that Star Wars kind of experience.
Yeah, it's described as an epic science fiction drama about a gang of Victorian women who find themselves with unusual abilities, relentless enemies, and a mission that might change the world.
That's cool. This Victorian sci-fi combos that are popping up now. It's like the
Very
third thing.
steampunkish.
Yeah. You know, cyberpunk is the new steampunk, and cyberpunk's about to be like, there's supposed to be a movie called that now, too.
Really?
So we're having an issue getting Facebook messages?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Facebook
Okay.
messages. If you're on Facebook and you can't message us, I'm
Is the
sorry.
Facebook chat not working right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facebook
that's
chat.
one of the reasons why we do
My
three
bad.
platforms, because from what I've read about multi-streaming, it's not uncommon for one of the platforms to fail you.
Yeah.
So then you've got other avenues.
We are also on, if you want to talk to us and you can't, we're also on Twitch. We're on YouTube.
Yeah, we just got the Twitch chat popping on the screen, so those are both valid.
It's Bangarang Peter. Oh, also,
Bangarang Peter.
Also, and this will make Josh very happy, Titans is getting a season 2.
Oh, how about interesting information?
Yeah. Well, you know what actually is interesting about that is I thought they canceled everything.
I did too.
So I'm really
I know,
surprised to
aren't
hear
they
that Warner
shutting down?
Brothers.
They're shutting down DC Plus, right,
That's-
or whatever it's called. DC.
that's what I heard.
Whatever.
Well, everyone
DC
mocked
universe?
it, so it didn't
DC
like
only?
test well. The DC subscriptions, like Netflix, but DC branded.
Well, you know what's funny is if Marvel did just Marvel, I don't think it would do well. But because they're launching with Disney Plus,
Yeah, that's a robust combo.
you've got you need to have. But what other series does Warner Brothers have?
Yeah, it's not enough to necessitate a whole separate
Harry Potter
subscription fee.
Isn't that Warner Brothers? Harry Potter?
They
That's
really just-
Universal. That's
they need to
Universal.
team with
But is it
another
Universal
platform.
Warner Brothers?
I
don't know.
If you want me to look, I will.
Crap.
It's not worth it. It's all craft foods.
What up? Hanzol. I think that's my bro.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're hollering in the chat, you're our bro. Even our sister bros.
Either way, you're our bro. So yeah, they are getting a second season, which I thought was kind of interesting.
It is interesting.
Anything else going on?
Anything going on?
That's about it.
This person does confirm that they're specifically your bro, though.
Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured.
For those tracking at home.
Making El Scherzo.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Let's see what else. Oh, we watched The Protector.
Yes, we
Tony
did.
Jaa.
Yes.
Have you seen The Protector? It is a Thai movie, so it's all dubbed and bad English.
Oh, cool.
But it is probably some of the coolest fight scenes you will ever see.
It's actually very interesting. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, and what makes it good is he didn't do anything with it.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, he actually had nothing to do with it. He just
brought it over.
Oh, cool.
From Thailand. So
Oh,
it's a
that's really
Quentin Tarantino presents
Yeah.
type deal.
He wasn't able to touch it and mess it up.
Dude, it'll literally watch it. It's a little older now. It's like 2006. It
Say
came
the
out.
name again one more time.
The Protector.
Cool.
Watch this movie. The fight scenes are so realistic.
Yeah, no, they're
brutal.
But they are, though. Like, they're not stunted. Like,
How many times did you do this? Oh!
Like the whole movie. Like, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. Like, this dude does all the Jackie Chan moves that are, like, really cool.
He has an no cut scene fight scene that goes on
for like
2
minutes.
11 minutes. It's like
Oh,
11.
yeah, it is.
It's like
So
11 minutes.
It's just one dude with one camera that
Following
watches
this guy.
up the stairs, down the stairs, because people like fucking fall from the balcony and stuff. So like, it's a good movie. What did we watch? What platform did we watch it on? Was that Prime?
Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Yep.
Yeah, if you got the Prime, you
can rent it or buy it.
You need to check it out.
Yeah,
It's
totally
good.
worth renting.
Really good.
Honestly, it's worth buying because you'll want to show it to all your friends when you're done.
Yeah.
Also, Welcome to Collinwood. I highly recommend that one.
Welcome to Collinwood?
Yes, which
Cool.
is by the Russo brothers who directed Civil War, Endgame, and Infinity War.
Worthy.
Yes, and it is a very dry, slow burn comedy about a bunch of I
like that.
Very poor crooks in Cleveland in
Oh,
the
that sounds
70s / 80s.
It's
Hype. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's dope.
That's we're pretty much out of time.
We're at the 2 minutes to the end mark anyway.
Yeah, so I will bring up one thing that's really interesting really quick. There was a female zookeeper that was fired
Are
from
they
her
missing
job
their hippopotamus fetus?
because she was caught making moaning noises in the lunchroom while a chimpanzee sucked her toe. Honestly, I can't make that up.
Listen,
I'm not that clever.
jaw, you're gonna lose a toe.
That's nuts. That's honest.
I mean, do you know how strong chimpanzees are? I mean, you really got to use some
tear a
common sense.
bicycle tire strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could bite your foot clean off.
Yeah.
Dude, they are like
And spit it out like a grenade pen.
they are PCP strong without the PCP.
For sure.
Can you imagine a PCP chimpanzee?
PCP strong.
Oh, it's
without
a
the
measurement of
PCP.
strength. Yeah.
Dude, it's true.
I don't know. I've never done the PCP.
But you were a cop. I'm sure you
Sure, you've wrestled it out of someone.
No,
we will. We'll
you-
clean
you
up our
can't
face
wrestle
maxi pads.
PCP.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah,
think so.
you can't wrestle PCP. You have to shoot PCP.
You have to shoot PCP.
Yeah, so don't do PCP.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
please
the
don't
bath
shoot-
salts and the
please
guy
don't
like
shoot
ate the dude's face?
Yeah, the Florida. Everything fucked
Florida.
up happens in Florida.
It's so true.
Yeah,
It's
the homeless guy just minding his own business, being homeless on the side of the road.
Got his face at.
Got his whole face ate off.
That's
You
By
believe
what?
that shit?
What ate his
A-
face?
a guy
a
on
human
bath
on
salts.
bath salts.
Just chewed on his face?
Chewed
That's
on
Chewed his
what's
face off.
Chewed off.
Matter of fact, the cops had to kill the guy.
He literally
Wow.
took his face off.
Face. off. All right, you
All right,
got
folks.
you got some music for us? Nope.
No.
right.
Wait a minute. Wait. Give it a minute. Like, it's so gonna do it. No, it's really
He refuses.
Yeah, it's gonna start. You just have to wait longer.
Oh.
I knew that.
All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in to Two Clueless Dudes. I'm the Hank. I got Mad Mike and Waz, and we all say thank you.
Also,
make sure
I,
if you haven't joined our page or liked our page on Facebook, Instagram, or otherwise, please do so. And check out www.twocluelessdudes.com and www.radiovegasrocks.com.
Peace. Oh, and I will not be here for the show tomorrow. Or tomorrow. Next week. I'll be in Green Bay.
Is it gonna be me and Hank?
No, we'll discuss.
We'll figure it out. It'll be a surprise.
We'll get it figured out.
Surprise mystery show next week already?
Yes.
We may have to record early. I don't know. Make sure you guys stay tuned for Die Laughing Podcast here on Radio Vegas Rocks. Goodbye. Peace.